In this video, I want to focus on what Candace Owens was saying about the system or the matrix.
As I showed you yesterday, Charlie was having a lot of vivid dreams that he said he had throughout his entire life, that he was going to die in a really tragic, quick way. But especially in April, he was having vivid dreams that something big was about to happen. This is in the weeks leading up to the tweet. Okay. Full stop. Charlie knew, and I felt that we were on the brink of something big. Okay, you have to remember, we were young. I'm a lot older than Charlie. Was Charlie 24 at the time? Maybe even 23 years old at the time. And we were doing the Fox News gambit, every show on Fox News. But I was really just focused on BLM, Black Lives Matter. I felt they were lying to Black Americans and it was going to harm us. Neither one of us was very well known at this time. We had just kind of gotten together the November before. And it is just a fact that we were listening to Kanye West music every day. I mean, literally every day, especially the song Power. Okay. I was telling Charlie explicitly, we have to get to Kanye West. I can tell by his music. This is what I'm saying to Charlie. I know these lyrics inside and out. This person does not want to be a part of the system. If we can get to Kanye, I think he'll join my Blexit movement. I've got to wake up Black Americans to this scam that they're using our race to control our emotions, which now to me seems so molecular because I see how much bigger the issue is. But I just knew that Kanye West was not a part of the simulation, so to speak, and that the song Power, as Kanye said, is a battle cry to be yourself because of the lyrics. And I have this old text that I'm going to show you from Charlie. This is April 13th, 2018. This is what I said to him, just so you can kind of get the vibe of what was going on. I said, yo, Kanye West writing a philosophy book called Break the Simulation. We need him, Charlie. He is Blexit AF. And Charlie wrote back, I love Kanye. He's my soul brother. I will find a way to him. I promise we have to. It's crazy to look at that and realize that he's about to tweet me.
As you can see in that clip, Candace was stating that her and Charlie Kirk was very into Kanye West music at that time because they felt that Kanye understood that there was a system and he was not part of that system. And so Candace was focused more on Black Lives Matter, which was a scam in and of itself. And she was stating that she was trying to help Black people get out of the matrix, get out of the system. But what you got to understand, the only thing that's going to get you out of the system, the matrix, or whatever you want to call it, is the truth. When you look at Charlie Kirk's death, ever since Charlie Kirk's life ended, people was coming up with narratives as far as what Charlie Kirk was thinking, how Charlie Kirk was feeling, what direction Charlie was going on, how he was no longer, going in, and how he was no longer supporting the Jews and different things like that.
We had like an hour with Netanyahu.
He's special.
Yes.
He's a special leader.
Go ahead, says.
Oh, and he's everything a leader should be, right? I mean, just confident and direct.
He was appalled by what was happening in Gaza.
So, it's funny. I used to say that, hey, if you as a gay person would go to Gaza, they'd throw you off of tall buildings, right? Now they don't have any tall buildings left, so I don't. Is that too soon? I'm sorry. Maybe you shouldn't kill Jews, stupid Muslims.
So far, that's strike two for Tucker. I'm just saying. Sorry, strike two.
He was, above all, resentful that he believed Netanyahu was using the United States to prosecute his wars for the benefit of his country, and that it was shameful and embarrassing and bad for the United States, and he resented it.
How do you guys reconcile with the fact that despite so many American first policies and sort of speeches he gives, he still very adamantly supports Israel, a country which at times seems to be opposed with our democratic values?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Is America first, America only?
Yes.
Oh, see, I disagree. I don't believe in America only. You do?
Yes.
Okay, so I disagree. I don't believe in America only. I think we should prioritize ourselves, but I think there is a place for America to be involved in international relations.
Do I know who 100% without a doubt took Charlie Kirk's life? No. So the only thing I can focus on is what's in front of us as far as what Charlie Kirk was doing with his movement, with Turning Point USA, and also going out into the colleges. A lot of college campus, they're taught to hate Jews. They're taught to be communists. They're taught to be Marxism. They're taught all this stuff. And what Charlie Kirk was doing, he was going around opening these kids' mind, not telling them what to think, but teaching them how to think. So whatever they came up with, he came up with the other, he came up with the answer for that, which was the truth. And a lot of times when you're in these colleges, the professor wants you to think the way they want you to think. They don't want you to think outside of the box. And the movement Charlie had going on, he was bringing a lot of people to Christianity, and he was opening a lot of people's eyes to be able to think for themselves, to be able to reason for themselves, to be able to stand and just look at a situation and then say, okay, let me look at this and also look at that. I'm not going to just go choose one side because of this, or, Democrat, Republic, white, black, up, down. I'm not going to just choose based on that. I'm going to look at what this person is saying versus what this person is saying, and what makes the truth, what has more truth, what has more facts. And then I'm going to go in that direction. I'm going to ask questions. If they can't answer, if this is what they believe, they should be able to answer me. If they can't, then I'm going to, go to the other side and see what they have to say, see what their answer is going to be. And that's what Charlie Kirk was doing. A lot of people saw that as being powerful, having a lot of power. And a lot of people don't want that because they want to keep people asleep. They want to keep people moving in the direction they want them to go in. Just like a lot of stuff is happening in the US now, people don't want to see it. People don't want to talk about it. People don't want to acknowledge it. The only way you can truly get out of the system is with the truth. Not conspiracy, but with the truth, with facts. That's the only way you're going to get out of the system. Charlie was moving in that direction. And sometimes when people see the movement you have behind you, they're going to do everything to not let you continue to speak. And so with Candace, a lot of things she does contradict who Charlie Kirk was. I know people are gonna say, "Well, you didn't know him. Candace knew him." But I can look at Candace and how she's speaking, and the things she's doing is very confusing and very divisive. I can also look at Charlie Kirk and see the things he was doing. He was speaking truth. You might not agree with it. You might not like the way he had like the way he said it or the way it came across, but it was truth. It's stuff that you can actually go research and find the answer for yourself. What Candace is doing, you cannot go research a lot of stuff she's saying because it's just her thinking, because she done named several people who she think took Charlie out. If you're truly looking for the people who did that to him, wouldn't you look at everybody